Okay.
The moment you shut it down, it will get shut down. The moment you start this, all this thing will get started. The only thing which you have to make sure that IP address should not change, because master server logged in the IP address. Okay, so that is just something which you have to check here. So this is the IP address and this is the IP address, and everything is good. Okay, so come back to this. I want to access the pod, right? So this is the IP address and curl HTTP. So right now it's not accessible, this IP address from my machine. So something got broken, which I'll check later. But in your case, if your IP address is not changed, it will not break. Mine is broken because I keep doing some sort of things. So not sure why it is broken. So for that, what I'm
So
going to do.
do we need a
For,
static IP for this, or?
yes. You need a static IP address. Yeah. So what I'll do, this is my worker machine. Font style, can you see that? Font, is it visible in the worker machine?
Yeah.
All of you? Okay.
Yes.
So I'm not, I should be able to access from master. In fact, any pod can be accessible from anywhere in the cluster, but just because of my IT table manipulations, it's not working. So what to do? I'm directly going to the worker where the pod is running and hitting the IP address. So here it should work for sure. So 192.168.1.4. See, welcome to DevOpsSchool version 1. So right now I hit one time. So now see, logs. Where is the logs? Logs Rajesh and a default. See, now again I'll hit one more time, and if you see that logs again, see. So this way you can look at the container logs. Now, if you remember the Docker, in a Docker we had attach command. So what attach command will do? Anyone remember that? Anyone remember that? So attach will attach to the containers PID one. So you can use with this kubectl also. Kubectl attach Rajesh container. Where are you? Where are you? See, you are on HTTPD of the container. It's Nginx, sorry, Nginx. Got it? Now I want to run some commands in the container of that particular pod. So exec Rajesh. What command you want to run? ls. See, this command has run inside a container of that particular pod. Okay, and if you want to go inside a container of that particular pod, exec-it. This all this thing command, you know that. In a Docker you might have practiced it. See here, where are you? Where are you? Inside a container of that particular pod. Okay, so this is the way you can work with pods, little bit of it and stuff like that. So you want to copy some files inside a container of that particular pod. So let's say this is the file docker, not docker, kubectl cp pod.yaml, where you want to do Rajesh tmp locations, tmp, copy it. Can I check this? Kubectl execute Rajesh ls/tmp. See, that's that. So this is the way you can work. Port forwarding. So do you want to access the pod containers? See, I was able to access inside a cluster, but if you want to access on the node port, how do you do that? So there is a port forwarding. So let me try if it's working, because there's some networking issues there. So still I can try kubectl port forward. I don't remember the command, so -h, and I will read this, go through this, and here this command will help me. So from which address it should be accessible, which port? Rajesh port. And I know that Rajesh port is accessible on 80 port, and this is the node port which I have not occupied, so let it be default address. So let's check it out whether it's accessible or not. Now go to the IP address and then so 192.7, right? 7 and then 8888. 8, 2, 3, 4. See? So from outside it's working and so on. So if you want to access the pod outside of the cluster at node port, you can do the port forwarding also. So like that, these are the commands which I just now showed you: logs, attach, exec, port forward, CPU and all. It will definitely help you to troubleshoot more and better. Are you understanding all of it?
Yeah.
Okay, so what else you want? So now let's say after pod, after the namespace pod, I want RC, a replication controller. What is a replication controller? So it has a two feature. One is replication. Replication means if you use the kind is equal to pod, you get one pod. So if you want hundreds of pods, so what to do? Thousands of pod, what to do? So you have to use a replication controller. So replication means one to many, and controller means it will manage that many pod at any given of time. Control that. Okay, so that's the meaning of it. How do I create a replication controller? So I'll just copy this one and go to here. Kubernetes replication controller example. Okay, so this is the one. So a lot of programs you have on the internet. One is sufficient for the demo. Anyone. So what do you want? Replication controller. I'll just delete this. This is comment, okay? So it will create a trouble for me while running it. Means just copy paste issue. So what do you want? Replication controller. What is the name of it? So I'll just name it RC. All Raj RC. Raj RC. Raj -RC. Easy name. Okay, how many pod you want? Replicas 3. But okay, what is the pod specification? You want to label it? Yes. What is the pod specification? So same container. So these 3 containers will be created from this RC. Are you understanding, all of you?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. So dirc.yaml, save it, and you know that CRUD. Now I like not explain you all this thing because you know that -rc.yaml and kubectl get for nodes towards C. So now, how many containers got created? 3. Right? Still creating it. So, what do you want? So you want to replicate more? Let's say 5 or 6 or 10. So what you want to do? You know that kubectl
Copy.
edit rc raj rc. I'm editing. You can modify YAML file also. That's not a problem. And spelling mistake actually. And replicas. Where's the replicas? Here it is. So you want 10 here. See? 10. Out of which this is running, this is running, this is running, and remaining got created. So easy actually, you know. You want 2, so rc.yaml, and here I'll say 2. So I have a 10 now. I have a 10 now. You see that 10 pods still coming up one by one. It will come. Okay, one by one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still in pending state. Memory issues a lot. That's it. Get notes. See that worker is not ready. So some problem with the worker, maybe memory issues. Yeah. So I have to restart it. Now and restart the worker. So no problem. So I have a fixed workaround. What I will do, you know, power of just a second. I'm just checking. CPU issues actually. No problem. So let me start this. So what to do? I need more CPUs for that. So I'm going to master convert into the worker also. So Kubernetes make master schedulable. So I have less resources, so let me utilizing it. The master. So what is the node name? To say here, get nodes worker master. So master paint all nodes master. And done. So okay, yeah, done. Okay, so now you see that QCTL. I made the master also schedulable. Get nodes. Now both are ready. Pods. Now you see. Now it's creating. Wait for a few seconds. It will automatically fix that. So now it will create. Now it's creating. See here, coming. So now you got 10. Now what you want? You want 2, correct? I modify the YAML file. 2. So can we apply this? So QCTL apply -f rc.yaml enter. And you see the magic 2 remaining got terminated. So this is the kind of things you can do very easily with Kubernetes. 2 pod, 2000 pod, 2 million pod, and so on. Are you understanding all of it?
Just one question. If we can create multiple containers inside a pod, why do we need to create multiple pods?
Yeah, that's a very good question. I will ask you one. What you say? Question on top of question. What we say? I forgot that English word. Counter question. Counter question. So yeah, so we can run one Apache in in a server where we have a 200 GB of RAM. You can run it, but why we run 2 GBs of hundreds of server? 10. Got it? My question?
Yeah, got it.
So you have the answer again.
Hmm.
Got it, right?
Yeah.
So-
It is.
Thanks for watching. Want to study further? Join our training programs today.